Curriculum Radio. We tune in for you.
And now, start the new week with laughs, entertainment, news, and more. This is Em&Trev, your week starter podcast.
Welcome to the new week, everyone. Yes, it is Monday again, but you may have noticed that we're looking slightly different. Yup, that's right, we got a new name. Nothing else has changed, just the name. More details will be here in a bit.
All your favorite podcasts are in the right place. This is Curriculum Radio.
The following program is rated 13.
Good day, everyone. I hope you all had a great weekend. Now it's time to get back to the weekday business. So yeah, as I mentioned earlier, we have a new name, Em&Trev. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below.
Wow, the new name is so different. It's pretty weird, and I'm not getting used to it.
Me neither, but that was the only decision we had to take. The reason why we changed the name for our podcast is that Curriculum stopped making premiere videos over a dispute with another YouTube user who called them abusive for stupid reasons, and Monday morning was affected by this change. So, we pitched some new names for the podcast like, the Emily and Trevor King Podcast, Week Starter, and the Monday Magazine. However, we chose Em&Trev because we wanted the name to sound more unique. But let's see how many viewers our podcast has as of right now. Currently, as of today, we have 696 viewers. That's not too bad.
But how many views does Yellowcast have?
About 2,300 views. Wow. I guess this podcast is getting more popular now.
Yeah, we can thank Chuck, Red, and Kith for the success after this show is over. Now, we're gonna talk about the new show that started on Curriculum Minecraft called Sins and Loves. It's a soap opera set in a neighborhood near a city, and if you look at the photos of the set, it's breathtaking. I mean, can you see what the set looks like on TV?
Wow, look at that place. It looks so awesome. It's really minimalist and there are flowers all over the place. Is there a neighborhood similar to that?
I don't know. Let me check. Well, it looks nothing like what Starlight Way showed, but look at the photos of this house. Does that look relatable to you?
Whoa, that house is so cool. I want that.
Me too. That is if I win the lottery. I lost like 27 times last year. Uck.
When was the last time you won the lottery?
Never, because I'm a noob.
Shame. I only won once. I was so lucky enough to afford something that I really wanted, a Lamborghini. Yeah, nobody had that. But I did. But
back to Sins and Loves. What do we know about the show so far? Well, we all get it is set in a neighborhood near a city, but who's who? The show's central family, the Carrolls, is run by mobster Alfred. He is much more like Tony Soprano, isn't he?
Yeah, and he just shot his wife in the basement. Or, his ex-wife. But has she died? Who survived and who didn't? And who did Alfred really kill?
Wow. So many questions. I can't wait for the next episode. But anyway, let's move on. Hungarian comedian George Coles just finished his stand-up tour across the country, and plans to have his own movie premiering on Netflix later this year. So George, what can you tell us about the tour?
Well, it was pretty exhausting, judging by the eyes that you guys are looking at. Yeah, it was a long road, but I made it through. I've been everywhere: Comapist, Lotherbridge, Accrington, Croydon, Chesterfield. Wow, so many places. But yeah, I had fun. Though some of the jokes I made were pretty bland and nobody gave me any ideas about what my next joke would be. But who cares? It was a great tour anyway, and I hope I can do it again in the summer. Or I don't know, we'll see about that. But about the movie, I'll be doing a comedy film on Netflix called I Believe I Can Fly. It's about a man who learns to fly all by himself using his mind, but sometimes things go awfully wrong.
Whoa, that's fun. I wish I can learn to fly like he did.
So when's the movie coming?
We're looking at the second quarter of 2024, also known as spring. So yes, I went back to Comapist and I've been fan-bombed by a lot of fans outside my house.
Fan-bombed?
It's what you call it when an army of fans greet you in special places.
That word isn't even in the Merriam-Webster dictionary. But anyway, do you have any plans for the future ahead?
Yes, I just married my wife Laurie after 2 years of dating. Can you believe that? 2 years? That took me so long to finally marry the woman I always wanted to live with. Or even sleep with for that matter. But yeah, I'm truly grateful to be living and marrying someone that I love, because back then I had no one to live with, other than my dog. Yeah, I was lonely, but at least I always had my dog with me whenever you know. That's all I can say.
Thank you, George, and congratulations on your wedding.
Thanks.
Wow, he didn't have a wife back then and the only thing he lived with was a dog? That's just weird.
And wholesome too, because a dog is a human's best friend. But yeah, I got a security camera outside my house because I wanted to increase security there. Because do you remember what happened weeks ago? I was burgled and a masked man was stealing some of my stuff. I was actually terrified. I didn't know what to do, and I had to call the police. I only brought a security camera just so I could be safer from these intruders. In fact, I even placed one of those cameras on my door so I could see who knocks on it. If another intruder is trying to break inside my home, I'll scare them off with an alarm. Of course, it's gonna wake up the neighborhood, but I don't care. I'm safe now, and hopefully something like that will not happen again.
Anyway, that's the end of today's show. Sorry if we didn't have as many topics as we hoped. We're feeling a bit tired from this morning's shift, but don't worry, we'll be back next week, so do stay tuned for Yellowcast and Boomerang Days on Wednesday. So, thanks for joining us, and have a pleasant Monday. Goodbye.
Curriculum Radio was owned by Curriculum Entertainment and all of its content belongs to their respective owners. All rights reserved.